So I'm really excited to do this Zoom call. I've never done this before. Yay!
Status.
Woo! But thanks for everybody that showed up today. And I kind of did a little research. Alice and I are filming some videos, and I just filmed one about like rejection and handling no's and stuff. And then also I did some research.
Wait. Before you get started, let me just do like a few shout outs really quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So thanks everyone for coming again. Like Stephanie said, we're I'm super excited. We're super excited to have you guys on the call. And I just want to shout out to people who are moving their business forward, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to provide you time and financial freedom, which is what we're all looking for to help people ourselves. So, Terry has 9 Success Club points this month. That's Terry Ryan is killing it. Mo has 2 points. Stephanie Hall has 14. I don't know. You're just a rock star. Michelle Prater has 2. I have 11. Courtney Keller has 2. Megan Williams has 2. Sarah Lewis has 2. And Jenny has 4. So overall, as a team, you guys, we're doing really well. And I don't know if you guys know this or not. I know I've touched base on it and mentioned before, but once you start ranking up in overall as a team, a letter basically from corporate that tells me well our team is doing out of all of the coaches in Beachbody. And so I just got a letter yesterday telling you guys that our team is in the top 0.0009% of the company, you guys. That is freaking fire. Like, that is amazing. So you can look at this like glass half empty, glass half full, however you want, but we're number 311 out of 350,000 coaches. That is amazing. Like, that is something to be proud about, you guys. This team, like, we started from nothing and we're going straight to the top. So obviously this is not something that can be done alone or by one single person. This is a cumulative effort as our team as a whole. Like, we're helping so many people every single month change their body, change their lives, that in the end it's helping us. But this is freaking them, you guys. Like, each month I get these reports, and our goal is to be in the top 200 in the next couple months. So we have a big gap to fill. And basically, in order for us to do that, every single person needs to be hitting Success Club 5 every single month. If we are all striving for 5 and hitting 6 every single month, we're going to be up there in the top 200. And what that means for our businesses as a whole, our team as a whole, we're going to start making more money. And this is a business, so we all want to make more money, but we're gonna start to get a little bit more payout from Beachbody. We're gonna start to get more help from corporate. Once we start having diamonds on our team, we're gonna have Carl Deichler. Like, what has happened on this team is freaking amazing. I don't know. You guys know everything that's going on and everything that's about to happen, but we're on the brink of awesomeness. And I just get chills because I cannot wait to bring this, guys, to you. Like, this is amazing. So if we as a cumulative team as a whole, everyone's hitting Success Club 5, like, my gosh, you guys, we are so close. So I know it's hard. I know it's trying. Like, trust me, I had several sleepless nights this month because people were like, no, because you know what? August is a rough month for people because their kids are going back to school. And the last thing they want to think about is weight loss or toning up or starting a new routine. So moving forward after August, it does get a little bit easier. But again, August and September are typically speaking the hardest months in this business. So you have to be really creative about making a creative challenge group that gets people interested, that gets people involved. Meet them where they are, a back to school challenge group, whatever it is, but meet people where they are. Like, go in this business with your heart, not with your head, because if you're going in like, oh, I just kind of want to retire, which duh, we all do, we're all going to, but you have to lead with your heart for those first couple years because we're in the business of helping people. And when you set your needs aside and you start thinking like, how can I help this person? Magical things start to happen. So again, guys, just we're so close to just super awesome, amazing things. I can't even begin to tell you. But we are in the top 0.0009% of the company, and that is friggin' amazing, and I wish I could hug every single one of you. Strive for 5, hit Success Club 5, and that's all. I have nothing else to say. Congratulations to everyone who's locked in Success Club 5. Don't give up on yourself, you guys. There's still like 10 or 15 days left in this month. Like, you still have room to do amazing things. Amazing things. Things that are coming up. Our push group starts tomorrow. So if you guys haven't commented on that status in the team page, comment. If you guys want to move your business forward, you need to be in this group. Yes, it's $10, but guess what? If you rank advanced, you get to split that pot. So that's really awesome. Maybe you want to be an emerald. Maybe you want to be a ruby. Maybe you want to be a diamond. But in order to push your business forward, you have to step outside your comfort zone. And being in one of those groups is going to be a little bit outside your comfort zone. It's going to be scary. It's going to be overwhelming, but that's what moves your business forward. Not staying complacent, not staying where you are. You got to get out there, get in front of people, and show them who you are. People are following you for your journey. They're not following you for Shakeology. They're not following you for 21 Day Fix. They're following you because they like you as a person. So share your journey, put yourself there, and hey, guess what? Along the way, you have really awesome products to help people. So that's all. I'm going to turn it over to Stephanie, and I'm super excited to hear what she has to say. So I am going to mute myself. Take it away.
All right. Well, this has to go back to like kind of what Allison was saying in the time of the year where everyone's like saying no. I can tell you, even last night, I was pushing pretty hard, and I reached out to 20 different people, and all of them said no. Every single one of them. I developed a little pimple here. See, like, I was like stressed about it. And then I was like, you know what? I know a lot of Beachbody coaches, you do hear no all the time. And I think we do have to change our focus and change our thinking around that. And I even did some research into different corporations and companies. And the bottom line is everybody hears no's. The one company that I was looking at, Inc.com, they did a study, and it stated the majority of people, the first time before even purchasing anything, they're going to think in their mind no. Because I even did that. Think about that. Okay, well, I can't afford Shakeology, or maybe this won't work for me. Like, you're driven to the word no right away in your mind. So that's a normal reaction from people. And then also, you know what? Like, the average customer, they also said, will say no 5 times in their head before they'll say yes. So that just goes to show you too, like, still don't give up on those people that say no. They might want that later. And then also, it just also talked about how it's an emotional process, committing to something. It's not intellectual. It's more like our minds playing, you know, we have to work through like the whole process of figuring out, should I do this? Should I not? So it's more like an emotional process. But I learned some tips, and I actually did this last night, and I got some pretty good results out of it. So first of all, there's 4 different like things. Someone can either say, yes, I definitely want to buy Shakeology. So that's one way they can go. That's an easy sale, right? The second one is, well, no, I don't think so. Maybe later, maybe next time. So that's another one. And someone might say, well, you know, I might think about it. Put me in, you know, maybe your next challenge group, or I'll purchase, you know, next week. Those are both like the follow-up. I still need to follow up with you. Or someone might just flat out say no. And they might just really not want to do anything with you. That one person that says no, or those people that say no, actually can be your best answer. And I'll tell you why. This is kind of cool. And I did this last night. You can reach out to those people and say, okay, I understand this maybe not be for you. Hey, you know, can you give me some reference? Or do you know 1 to 2 people that might be interested in this? Out of those 20 people, I got 30 new people. So that was 30 new contacts I added to my list and I could reach out to. So that was amazing for me. That's something that I never thought of doing. Just asking them, hey, you know, I know this doesn't work for you, but do you know someone else that does? So that was huge for me, and that's what I did. And then also, you know what? Like, I researched a little bit about Facebook, because I think Facebook is it lives for most of us, our huge market. That's what I have a little bit of Instagram, but I really use Facebook. And the Facebook is very unique as far as Facebook affinity goes. And affinity means like the amount of likes or your bond with this person, how much it's going to show up on their newsfeed. That's the affinity. So just something to think about when you're on Facebook and your post. Really think about your post. Think about the picture that you're going to post and put a lot of time into it. Don't just flop something up there. Because obviously we know the more comments, the more likes we get on our pictures and posts, it's going to be driven back up to the top of someone's newsfeed. So that also goes to like, you know, if you're carrying on a comment back and forth with somebody on your post, that's awesome because that's going to pop back up to the top. So I suggest even with your pictures, maybe just posting a question underneath it. Get people more engaged in your post. And then also maybe another idea too is tagging people or having your friends, you know, I'll show you, I'll bring up my screen really quick too, and I'll show you a different idea, asking people to tag their friends or asking people to share your post. That's a huge market too. And I gained a lot of success out of one of the posts that I did. And then also it talked about, and I'll have to do a little bit more research into this, but this is an idea too, and maybe some of you guys know about this. If you have a business page or a like page, and let's say someone comments underneath it, instead of you commenting as your business, like mine's Steph Hall, Resourceful Mom, you can actually comment under just like Steph Hall, and you can be Steph Hall instead. That actually drives more traction because they're thinking more people are commenting underneath it. So that's an idea too. Just something to think about. And a major thing, and I think like when I first started, I really didn't think about this, but you really have to develop your market and who you want to target. And I know Allison's talked about this before, but I think it's really, really important. For me, definitely, I'm a mom. I am going to target moms, and maybe I'm going to target nurses. Maybe I'm going to target stay-at-home moms. Whatever it is, you have to find that. You know, obviously, if you're a guy, you're not going to market to stay-at-home moms, you know? So find out what you really like and think about your post and you know, when you're posting, what you're going to post about. For me, for example, I'm going to post a lot of pictures of me like working out with my kids or me making them healthy snacks or anything that will drive more attention to my target market. So that's a huge thing too. And I'm going to share my screen now because I want to show you some of the posts I did. Hang on for 1 second. Okay. Let's see here. And let's see. Okay. So let me just minimize this here. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. And I feel like too, what put a lot of traction on my page lately is the huge announcement of Jennifer Tenney hitting diamond and then also like Allison going star diamond. I had a lot of people private message me about that. And you know what? No, Jennifer's not my coach. Allison's like above me, but I was still excited about it and I still posted about it. So I shared those pictures. I was proud of Jennifer. Look, I shared that. And, you know, I think someone else on our team maybe shared that too. But that gives you, people are saying, oh my gosh, you know, their team is doing awesome. Guys, share that stuff about our team. We should be proud of that stuff. Allison, I had a lot of people, you know, I tagged Allison too, and I tagged Jason in there. That drives a lot of traction too. And just some other things, you know, just talk about your life. A lot of people, yes, they're interested in your working out pictures and your Shakeology pictures, but they have to know you as a person too to feel comfortable and, you know, going with you. There's tons of Beachbody coaches out there, and you can post a generic Beachbody post like 21-day fix graphic, whatever, all the time. But, you know, the typical person's not going to go towards you. This one post, and maybe you guys saw some about it, I got a lot of traction out of. And this idea kind of randomly came to me. I think maybe someone else has done something similar to this, but I did like a little mommy care package thing. And I was just like a fun game. And literally, guys, I gave away 4 shake samples. I give away that stuff anyways. It wasn't a huge deal, but people go nuts over free stuff. So basically, you know, I just put, okay, I'm going to give away 4 free variety flavors of Shakeology. And I put the rules down. And I just said, you know, what the criteria was. You had to be a mom. You had to have a kid this age. And then I said, you know, no purchase necessary. 1 like on this post equals 1 point. 1 comment on this post equals 1 point. Each person you tag equals a point for each person tagged. And then 1 share of this post equals 2 points. So, and then basically I said the next day, your name will be placed in a hat, and whoever, you know, gets I pull out based on your points, then you get the free sample. Okay. So I did get a lot of likes. Look, I got 6 shares, and some of these people, like, I didn't even know. I do not know who they are. this girl in her hair. I don't know who Jennifer is. I don't know who Melanie is. I don't know who Manuela is, but I can tell you what, I'm friends with them now. So it's just great to kind of do that. And I got probably like 6 private messages out of this, just saying, oh, like, tell me more about Shakeology, because it was shared everywhere. One chick even reached out to me and said, oh, like, I've never tried it. Can you tell me, like, I'm a new mom, I'm starting to breastfeed, like, is it safe or whatever? So I can relate to these people because I've been there, because I'm targeting a certain, I had here 8 kids ages 1 day to 12 months. I can relate to these moms. So it helps develop that relationship when I'm private messaging back and forth to these people, that I can really get to know them. And this is one other thing too that I forgot to state, and I just learned this and I think it's really cool. So when we're private messaging people, that's actually benefiting you more than you think. So that goes back to the Facebook affinity thing. So when you're private messaging someone, Facebook recognizes that, and they develop a stronger affinity. You develop a stronger affinity between that person and yourself. So meaning they take note of that, and you're going to show up more on their news feed too. So I never knew that, and that's pretty cool. So even if you're private messaging someone and you're not getting a good response, just think positively, because you're actually increasing your bond with that person, and they're going to view your post more in their news feed. So I thought that was really cool too. But yeah, that was just really my spiel. Just make sure you're putting a lot of time into your pictures and stuff. My gosh, like, I hate to say this and I feel really stupid, but I spend a lot of time on pictures. I probably take 10 pictures before I find one that I like. Even if after I'm working out, like, Mark gets irritated with me sometimes. I'm like, no, this one doesn't look right, or there's not good lighting. Or then I'll put it into like Rona app and I'll change the, filter on it. Put a lot of time into your pictures, because that's what's going to catch people's attention first. And that's where they're going to stop and scroll on your page. So that's really about it as far as that goes. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to unmute you guys.
I think that was really good. And also too, just to follow up, like, with this stuff that, wait, can you mute everyone? Cause it's,
oh, you want me to mute? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so just to follow up with the stuff that she was saying, that's really interesting, because I didn't know some of that stuff, like, about personal messaging people. So it's cool, because then your stuff gets in front of them more. So not all of your friends on your list are constantly seeing your stuff. So that's why it's important to private message people too, because they may not have seen your posts. Doesn't mean they're not interested, they just might not have seen it. And one thing that I was going to share too is I talked about this on the call 2 weeks ago, but unfortunately it got cut off. And so I did a trial run of this past week because I heard it from Melanie Mitro. And so I just wanted to see if it was in fact true. So what I did is I sat down, and I have it here. I printed out a blank Google Calendar just like this, and I scheduled my post. So basically what I did is the first 2 weeks of the month, I put that I was going to be making my posts advertised or geared towards challenge groups. And then the third week of the month, I was going to be posting about coaching, the coaching opportunity. And then the last week of the month was going to be the free clean eating group. But basically what she was saying by doing this is that you might post one time like, hey, my team's looking for coaches, or now hiring, or whatever. So maybe the 15 people who liked your post saw it. But then the next day you post something similar with a different picture and different words, but the same call to action, or basically saying the same message. Different people are going to be exposed to it. So what I'm trying to say is you can't just post one time and say, I'm done. No one's responding. No one wants to do this with me, because people don't always see your stuff. And so what I did is for 1 week straight, I talked all about coaching, and I addressed fears that people would have. So it's expensive to sign up. It's scary because it's new, like all of the fears that I had as a new coach. And basically each day I made a post about coaching, one post a day. about what it's done for my life. And, initially, yes, I was very scared to sign up, and here's why I was scared, but here's what it's done for me. And so I did that every day for a week, and I signed on more coaches that week than I ever have in my business. And I think it's because the way that I was scheduling my posts, because people were being exposed to the same message, but in a different way on a different day. And when I was talking to people about coaching, I was asking them, what are you afraid of? What makes you scared about this? Because it is scary. It's like we're taking a big leap of faith into this like unknown world that if you work hard enough for it. And so I was asking people, what are you afraid of? And then they would tell me, and I would write that down. And then the next day I would make a post about it, because I know those people are watching my page. And so I would say, my gosh, I can remember as a new coach, I felt really, scared and overwhelmed, because maybe that's what they were feeling. And then I was like, but had I not taken that leap of faith, I wouldn't be where I am today. And you know what, you guys, you can start advertising for coaches now. It doesn't matter if you have 0 coaches underneath of you. You guys want to rank advanced, you got to put it out there. Hey, Beachbody has, massively increased my self-confidence. And I love what this is doing for my team's families, or I love this is doing for my family because I'm a more positive person. You don't have to be a diamond coach. You don't have to be a 10-star diamond coach making 6 figures to know that Beachbody has changed your life in some way, shape, or form. Or like Stephanie said, share what's going on in your coaches, like on your team, because guys, we're a team. Like we do all this stuff together. So share that stuff. When you bring on a new coach, share that coach. Man, I'm so excited. My team is growing, because people are going to watch you and be like, oh man, and you know what? I want to be on Minos' team, because, wow, holy crap, they have people doing big stuff. Or you know what? I want to be on Stephanie's team, because this, like, the men decide to do stuff right in the middle of your call. I mean, it's really crazy. But anyway, so I'm saying, schedule your post, write it down, figure out what Stephanie was saying. Pictures are really bad. I don't get a lot of likes in doing today. My gosh, she looks bad, or whatever. But it is, you do need to be real. Obviously not photoshopping and cropping everything, but be yourself. If you have a really good hair day, you want to secret. I changed my shirt like 5 different times, and I take this day when I have something, a different message to say to someone, I go into my little stored pictures here on my phone when I was having that good hair day, and I use that picture. Stockpile the heck out of content. When you go places, take pictures. Like, be that. I was that person in the grocery store today, like, hey, yep, I'm a Beachbody coach and I'm taking selfies in Publix. But you know what? Now I have that picture for when I feel like I really don't have that much to post today. I have it there. So definitely stockpile content. No more, guys. No more posting 21-day fix advertisements with like a generic 21-day fix picture. No more. Stop doing that, because people don't want to see that. You can get that on beachbody.com. Post you, share you, be you. Like, if you're having a crummy day, have a crummy day. Let people know that. If you're feeling crummy, like if you had a great day, share it. People are on this journey with you guys, not those stock photos. Stephanie did a trial run like last week and posted a stock photo that got like 11 likes, and then followed it up with the very same message essentially in a picture of herself and got like 47 likes. People want to see you. They follow you. They can get these products on beachbody.com. They don't care about your stock photo. So just, if you can do yourself any favor for your business, don't do it. Just don't do it. Schedule your posts. Have meaning behind your posts. I never just blatantly put something out there just because. I always have something else in mind. It's leading somewhere. Breadcrumb your story, guys, so people want to come back to see you. Like, maybe you say, I don't know. Man, I suffered really bad with anxiety and depression, which I did personally. And I'm going to tell you tomorrow more about my story. People are going to come back to your page tomorrow because people are nosy and they want to know. Leave breadcrumbs to keep them coming back. That's what I do. I always do that. I'll say, man, I just spent the last 3 hours doing something amazing. I'll tell you later. And then people are always like, oh, man, are you pregnant? No, I'm not, but I just want you to come back to my page so you can get more exposure to what it is that we have going on this team, because what we have going on, you guys, is freaking amazing. It's amazing. Like, literally amazing. The things that we have going on here, I have coaches from other teams coming to me saying, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Because I need to know. Can I be on your team? I'm not. Unfortunately, you can't. But I'm not going to tell you what we're doing. We're just being awesome. We're helping people. We're putting ourselves out there. Like, I don't know. I'm fired up. But just keep going, you guys. Just keep pushing. Push past those no's. Break down that barrier. Find new people. Do prizes, like do stuff like Stephanie was saying. The more exposure you have, the better. Talk to people wherever you go. When you get outside of that comfort zone and you are proud of the things that you have and you are proud of the things that are going on within this team, people are going to come to you. Like attract like. Find your tribe and love them hard. Like, that's all I can say. I love every single one of you guys, no doubt, without a doubt in my mind. I love this team. I love where Beachbody is going. We are going to the top, and we are going together. If you have self-doubt, I'm going to tell you right now, you got to step your personal development game up, guys. You got to believe in yourself. Believe. You have to. I don't wake up every day and think, oh my God, this is going to be a great day. No, I wake up with self-doubt. I wake up with doubts, and I think, how am I going to do this today? How am I going to do this? My God. Oh my God. 50 no's today? 50 no's? Okay, you know what? Maybe I can get 60 no's. Let me go for 60. And you know what? Let me step my personal development up, because you know what? This right here, you're a badass. You're a badass. And you can do this. And I don't care. The only person who is stopping you is that person you're looking at on the screen right now. And that is you. Hands down, it is you. So step your game up. Leave this call. Reach out to 5 people. See how many people you can help, and just make it a great week, you guys. There is still time to hit Success Club. No excuses. Like, put your excuses aside. You can do it. You're tired. I'm tired. You're busy. We're all busy. Everybody is busy. Everyone has the same 24 hours in the day. It's how you choose to use them. So that's all. I love you guys. I love this team. I am so excited. 311 in the company, you guys. Remember, 311. And we are going into that top 200, because you want to know what? We want Carl Daikeler on our call right now. We want to show him who we are as a team as a whole. And we are not going to do that alone. We are going to do that together. So when you leave from here, fill out your calendar, schedule your posts, take some pretty pictures, make a game plan. When do you want to rank advance? Join the push group, guys. We're doing this stuff for you because we care about you. It doesn't benefit me, but it benefits you. And I want you. You guys want this business, so you got to put in what it takes. And I know that you can do it. You just have to know that you can do it too. So that's all. I'm going to let you guys go. I don't want to go too much further, and I could go on all night about how awesome you guys are, but I'm going to let you go. Does anybody have any questions for Stephanie? Thank you so much for running that call. That was really, really awesome. That information, amazing. Really, is really, really helpful. So anybody have any questions? You can just raise your hand. I don't see any. Okay. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for coming. See you later.